Hello, everybody. We're getting started here in a little bit. Wait until 4 p.m. I was looking back at what I'd been doing on, I think that was Friday. I played some over the weekend just for fun, not in this save, but in others to get a more of a bearing on RimWorld. And now I'm looking at this save we did on Friday, and it's just kind of painful. But we will continue with it and see how this goes. Ugh. So, let me see. I don't want to really kick it off till 4, but we can look around. We had set up a field. So that's good. This base was way too small. I guess it let us get it set up early, but I think I did my little bedrooms more Dwarf Fortress style. And they need to be a lot bigger to make the pawns happy in this game. The rooms in general are just tiny. But I guess that worked for getting the initial base set up, and that will expand as we actually kick things off. So we do have a raid coming in, which would be kind of hilarious if we load in and immediately die. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Let's see, what do we even have? Oh, he's just got a steel club. Never mind, we won't die on this. And he does appear to be attacking immediately. Yeah, they're still working on closing that. We need some warm clothes. I don't even know if I'd set up with work orders, bills. How'd I set up? Make parka, t-shirt, pants. That's the little cowboy hat we were making with like rat leather. And hang on, my Roomba is starting up. I'm gonna pause that. I don't think you guys can hear it, but you might be able to. So let's pause that. And what else did we have going? We can get rid of that one. I did, on the advice of a commenter on the YouTube VOD, I have added in the Camera Plus mod, though I don't know if that will work on the save that was done before I installed it. I'm not even really sure how that works. I do seem to maybe be able to zoom out farther. And I think I can zoom in farther. Yeah, I can definitely zoom in farther. And the P Music mod, I think it was called, or Music Plus, something like that. That I guess adds some fan-made music options. So yeah, the stockpile zone there. What else do I have? That's a stockpile zone. I need one inside for components and wood. I hadn't even realized when I was playing this initial one that components were degrading even when they were under a roof. They really need to be inside. Wood I wasn't so worried about because I was using it basically as fast as I made it. And I don't necessarily want all of this smoke leaf. Let's see. I have successfully learned how to select individual growing patches, which is nice. Let's see, this one. Yeah, let's shrink that down a little. What about the heal leaf? Or heal root. Shrink that down a little. And then the cotton, that's probably okay for right now. And actually, I should have done this down here. No. What? No, that works too. Delete that one. And I'm going to do a rice one over there instead. Let's see, grow zone. We'll make that rice. And then I can get rid of this rice one. Corn's probably fine. Actually, we're gonna move corn as well. Zone, growing zone. Make that corn. Trying to use up the area under the turbine, which is not where I would have placed it. Looking back at this now, but it'll work. Okay, it is 4 o'clock, so we can get this raid going. Let me drop a link real quick in the Discord, and we'll kick this off. Live with RimWorld. Okay. So, let me grab all of my little people. Draft you guys. And we'll come over here. We'll have, say, you right, no. Right there. Who's got my shooting skill? I know McPew Pew, I think, is my highest. That was named by Zulfer, I believe. 9 on shooting, 5 on shooting. Okay. So you go like right there. You can go right there, and you can go right there. And then this guy is coming in. Nope. Thought he was attacking immediately, but I guess not. Let's see. I might be able to go ahead and hit him, I think. We'll see. This could go badly. Fire at will. And our aim sucks so much. Not even moving then. Well, there you go. At least it only took 1 shot. I have gotten kind of annoyed. I'll have one where like they're unconscious on the ground and I'm just gonna go ahead and execute them, and my pawn stands over them firing from basically point blank range with pistol and can't hit them. It is so sad. Let's see, allow all that. Smoke leaf joint. Yeah, we can allow some of those. So you guys all get back to work. Oh, what is this? Prisoner. Research table. What's our work schedule like on these guys? That's all fine. Warden. Handle. Cooking, that's fine. Hunting. Sure. Construction. Mining. Yeah, that's all good. Except you should have a 4 there, just in case. Normal stuff, you would have hauling, cleaning, and then research. Construction. I don't really care about you having construction. Plant cutting, yeah. This one. Tailoring, sure. Hauling and cleaning. Oh, and then you're a plant cutter. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And all of you should have extra research stuff if you ever get around to it. Food poisoning? No! Why are you guys not cleaning? Okay, I need a much bigger area. So, we're going to tell them to cut down trees. Lots of trees. What do we have in here? Oh, I forgot we had a dog on this run. Don't allow cutting anymore. We'll finish that fence up. What do we have animal-wise? We just have the dog. What do we have on this map? We do have... turkeys, but they're all male. No, we have a female turkey. Okay, I'd like to get those so we have eggs. And then the muffalo, however you want to pronounce that. Do they give meat as well as fur? Let's see. Meat amount, they definitely give that. Leather, okay. Is wool or fur, is that even a thing? Okay, yeah, it is. Animal productivity, buffalo wool amount 120 every 15 days, so once a season. Or month? Forget. Is 15 days a month or a season in this game? Okay. Close, and we will get started on chopping down some trees. I do want you to install this little dining chair, though. Who's our construction person? Like, Pew Pew? What are you doing? You're just training Scamper? Oh, yeah, we were going to train him to haul. That's right. I forgot about that. Go, Pew Pew. Okay, what else do we have going on here? Nothing much, it looks like. Taking a look at my streaming settings real quick. Because it seems like the delay is being a little high today. It's okay. What just happened? Need warm clothes? Yes, I know. I know. Somebody should be working on tailoring. Solik should be working on tailoring. He's sleeping during the day. A local turkey has gone mad. No! Okay, at least you're one of the male ones. Draft you. No. Not you. Just McPew. And you go right there. Come on, turkey. Yeah, I'm over here. I'd like to shoot you. Should be in range right there. Come on. Lead your target. Lead the target. When it's moving, you've got to lead the shot. Go. Finally. How hard is it to shoot a turkey? Apparently pretty hard. Okay. Now we want Solik to wake up and start chopping down trees. Is it Solik? No. Who's our tree chopper? Yes, Solik. Needs to chop our trees. What's that? Oh, you're cooking out there. That's right. I'm still just using a campfire. Oh, God. And unfortunately, well, I guess you're doing construction now. That's okay. I was gonna say our construction person is also our tree chopper, but not quite. What about our storage settings here? We do need to be storing medicine and drugs in there. We can remove from this section. Link settings. Don't need medicine there. This needs weapons and apparel. What about items? Yeah. And this can have Textiles only. Doesn't need apparel. What about raw resources? Plant matter. Yeah, I guess that's fine. You and here, did we have? Yeah, we've got plant matter. So I'll take it off of this one. Okay. And I think, no, never mind. Let's speed up time a little bit. We will see how this goes. Hopefully I get enough wood soon that as soon as we're done with this fence, we'll tame some animals and then we'll work on expanding our base, because this is a little ridiculous. It's our fertility area. Okay, that up there is the high fertility. Which I've now set that up to be corn, and this one to be rice. Smoke leaf, that should be just wooded over. Oh. Looking back at this start now, after playing a little over the weekend, it's painful. We're gonna play it through. Come on, people. Go chop some trees, Solik. What are you doing? Consuming simple meal. Cleaning. Fair enough. I need to readjust the home zone. Yeah, that's pretty big. But that'll keep us from, or actually, need to add in a little more. It's not just cleaning, it's putting out fires and things, which is the important part. So, Solik, why are you the only one cleaning? You should all be cleaning. Harvesting hay grass. I don't even want you to harvest. Let's see, allow cutting. They will still sow and harvest. I don't want you to harvest. No. Hey, Saram. Let's see. Maybe I just take the field away. Like, I wanted some of the hay grass for storage, but mostly I just want the animal to be able to eat in there. How's it going? I'm slowly learning some RimWorld. Yeah, and that's what I thought, but it says here they will still sow new plants in spaces that are already empty and harvest plants matching the growing zone plant type. So they would still be harvesting the hay grass. At least according to that. This would be like like if normal grass was popping up, I think. Like right here. The normal grass. I don't know. I want you to go, let's see, plant first, I guess? Or no, cut trees first. Yeah, I'm gonna make that a 3, that a 4. I need somebody else on crafting. Ugh. Ah, chinchillas. Yeah, I had tried RimWorld before, but I kept bouncing off it. It just wasn't clicking. So I was like, nope, we're gonna do this on a stream. Maybe chat will help me. So on Friday, it was Friday, ran through it, and I think it's finally clicking. I played it some over the weekend just on my Discord. Some other starts, not this one, and I definitely, like, my first one, start here with chat, survived. My other ones I was trying on my own, it took a couple starts before I had one actually survive any length of time. See, and suddenly the music got loud. You are social at 6. Let's try you. Are any of these traders? I don't see the little icon. Oh, maybe they're just visiting. This is Cassandra. Let me adjust this a little bit. Maybe 6. Okay, we'll adjust that filter. Good, because Phoebe's a fraud. Okay. Yeah, I definitely didn't want to mess with the random. I don't even remember what Phoebe was, but for this, so this was no DLC and we had no mods, though I have now installed a camera one that lets me zoom in more and zoom out more, I think. And then one that adds like a fan music track to have more music. Other than that, I did install, but it wasn't used for this, the careful preparation one, or carefully prepare, because I got annoyed with having to re-roll pawns over and over and over. Okay, so like, what are you doing now? You are sleeping because you are a night owl. Anyone else want to go cut some trees down? What are you doing? Going for a walk? You're hauling? I think I'm actually just going to get rid of the smoke leaf. Rim HUD and common sense. What? I'm assuming the Rim HUD one adds some extra HUD things, but what's it show you? And what does common sense do? Maybe give my pawns a little more common sense. But what I'm thinking is, as I explore RimWorld more, get through a couple of the scenarios like it, then I'll put it to a vote for like which DLC do I want to do first, play through that, and just continue doing that. Just adds all info on the page, bottom left. Oh, okay. Gotcha. More easily see things, that makes sense. Okay, you are cooking. What do I have? I'm trying to remember what all I had set up. Let's turn that down to 10. Speed. You are still hauling. I'm actually going to get rid of this zone for a while. Yeah. Need warm clothes. Okay. Let's go cut some trees down. Wearing some horseshoes. Like skills and general health when you... Okay. Yeah, the skills would be my... I wish it would just like default to bio, but that would work if it's a HUD thing. And I really like the ability on this screen to like click on one of their apparel slots and have it bring up a list of, hey, here's the various pieces of clothing you have that would fit that spot. And me be able to tell them to go equip that. Common sense stops them from killing themselves. Don't know if I want that or not. I'd more prefer that in Dwarf Fortress, where my stupid dwarves like to go jump off waterfalls. Basic common sense. Yeah. Okay. We have... You're just hanging out in our pen even though we haven't tamed you. Great. You guys, I would like to go away. Stop hanging out in my area. I do not want you. Why are you working on construction? Oh. I think I moved that the wrong way. 2. Yeah. Okay. Go work on tree cutting, please. There we go. Your fighter was stuck in your... I'm going to assume that's outer wall for 2 days. What? How did that happen? The one big complaint I've had so far, not on this one, but on my, where I played it more over the weekend by myself, just streaming to my Discord, 3-block wall, okay, was I got to a point where everything was pretty stable and they were finally researching, and it was basically just waiting for time to pass in the game. Like, I literally had it running at full speed and had a book off to the side that I was reading, and then it would send me like a notice that, and then I'd check in every now and then as something was attacking. I was just waiting for them to do more research and advance more. To be fair, in games like this, that can happen. Or like once you get your initial base all set up, smarter speed gives you 1 more speed. That could be useful. 3-block wall, so he built himself into... Oh yes, the joys of having them accidentally build themselves into construction. Trying to cask of Amontillado? I'll have to look that back up. Where? Bricked into the wall. Yeah, I actually did have somebody do that in my weekend playthrough, and I've certainly had dwarves do that in Dwarf Fortress. It's like, could we have a basic, reasonable intelligence level of building? Or where they build one piece that doesn't lock them into position, but it blocks off the rest of the construction. So you're like, no, why don't you start at the back and then move closer instead of building the closer speed and blocking yourself off? Last speed is then how fast your TPS lasts. Oh, that'd be cool. I have no idea how fast that would be. Figure it out. But yeah, as I'm looking back at this, I'm like, oh, my rooms are so tiny. Which did help me get started faster, I guess. So in that way, it was good. But we're going to have to expand here. I think I'm actually going to move this out of the way. Who else is doing construction? QQ. What are you working on? You are hauling because we have all this stupid hay. That's right. Which I need some more of these. Okay, prioritize building those, please. Made by Sarge Jorgensen. Guy's mods are hyper stable, mostly DLC quality. Nice. That's always nice when you find somebody who's doing mods and is super reliable on it. I don't have... Oh, I was still using the crafting spot and the butcher spot and the campfire. Ooh, this is painful. Hey Thaddeus, welcome. Back to my one save, and it is kind of painful. I played enough over the weekend that now I'm like, ooh, why did I do that? I could have done it this way. What are you playing this evening, Thaddeus? Or still Factorio, some dwarves, or are you doing something else? What are you doing, Solik? Oh, you're tailoring, yes. Which is good, because we need some warmer clothes. A long-living fortress. Nice. How old is that fortress? No! I wanted Cybrek to die. Can't redeem the tantrum child. Though it did seem like he was over his tantrums. I don't think I've ever played... I don't play fortresses for very long. Once they get super stable, then I'm like, eh. Well, thank you, Sir Ram. Follow is very much appreciated. I think I'm going to be focusing on Dwarf Fortress and RimWorld for a while, though. As soon as we have the 1.22 stable release of Vintage, Vintage will be going back into the rotation. I've got a community server, we play Vintage, but we've been Vintage Story. We've been in a holding pattern right now, waiting for the new update. But it is supposedly very close. Okay, I'm gonna move. Let's see, structures, no, security. I'm gonna move our barricade over to this area. So with a head in your current home. Aww. You got blown up? Cross left. Hand, both legs, and the right shoulder. Ah, aww. Yeah, I've got not a pawn, but in my Dwarf Fortress run right now, I've got a poor little dwarf who lost one hand, and on the other, she lost like the arm below the elbow. So she can't like change her clothes or do anything. I'm just like, can we not help her? Please? She valiantly defended us. Can we not? We can support her in her old age retirement. Ravaged by vampires. Ooh. Ouch. Wait. Are you talking RimWorld or Dwarf Fortress? Are there vampires in RimWorld? I didn't know there were vampires in RimWorld. Or is that one of the DLCs? There is one that has to do with blood or something, right? DLC, biology DLC, okay. Yeah. So current plan, we'll see how much RimWorld consumes me and how long I last with it, is that I play through a scenario or two on vanilla as I'm getting used to it. And then we take a vote, decide which DLC we want to add first, go through that one, and then just repeat and expand. I'm not messing with any quests right now. That sounds like a good way to die. Xenotypers from Chewbacca to vampires. I like it. Okay, we are constructing over there. What is McPew Pew doing? Putting oak trees. Oh, because she's working on the construction. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna move this over here and then destroy this, expand the base that way. Why are we never working on this fence? They probably have a priority thing built in to work on security stuff first, I bet. That makes sense. Yeah, the DLCs and mods make it certainly seems like you have pretty much endless variety changes you could do, which is part of why I always wanted to get into this game, because it's got such high replayability. But it just was not clicking for the longest time. But I'm crossing fingers. I think it has clicked. We'll see. I want to continue this run, but I also kind of want something to come kill us and then start over with the new knowledge of how to do things a little better. I will go check out his mods later on. Let's see, we've got components. Oh, that's right. I gotta move components inside. Zone. Wait, why is our dog sleeping in the freezer? Are you dead, Scamper? No, you're alive. Why are you sleeping in the freezer? It is 0 degrees in there. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce your name, but welcome to the chat. I want to say battle mod, but that's not beef. Yeah, I need to give him a sleeping place, but like, why the freezer, dude? I don't want to wake up to frozen dog. That would be so sad. Okay, well, I'm gonna put in components in here. Just bring in the components so they're not, oops, not that, decaying outside. And then I guess we have to build a sleeping spot for our poor little doggo. Where do we do this? Animal bed, animal sleeping spot. Do I have cloth? Pigskin? I guess we'll give you a nice one. Who do you belong to anyway? Scamper McQQ, which is over here. No, I made you one. Animal sleep. Oh, that's not big enough for a dog, is it? That's right. I bet that's not big enough for a dog. Battle medic? What fits too? Yeah, I'm just like, interpret letters and numbers. How do I pronounce that? Designate a spot on the ground. Wait, no, what did I do here? A wooden animal sleeping box. Sleeping box. A small, okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Deconstruct that. And then we're just gonna give you a sleeping spot. You come in right there. You can, since you like the cold, we'll even put it right next to the cooler. And do we need to assign it to them? Set owner. Scamper. There you go. Because, like, waking up and going out to your walk-in freezer and finding that your dog snuck in there and froze to death is nightmare fuel. That's... Ugh. Yeah. Where are my dogs? Feel the need to go see my dogs and make sure they're alive. Okay. Where is... Oh, Soluk is working on the tailoring. Nice. And now you're running around doing something. You're cleaning. Making me feel like I need to clean my house more. Which, to be fair, I do. But, I don't know. We're gonna have a quick ad break. I will see you guys back after that. I'll pause if we get invaded. Your dog and Rim, oh, that sucks. Okay. Let's see. Soluk is chopping down trees. And we're having some ads. Got my little monitoring screen over there, and it's of course sports betting ads. RimWorld is by design really grim and brutal. That's why I enjoy running cute roadside ends in it. Nice. Okay. I'm really hoping Saram killed that vampire. That vampire needed to suffer. Let's see. What else are we doing? Where's my pew pew? What are you doing? Hauling wood. Wait, no. Uh-oh, these don't get linked. No. Link settings. Do not do... Did that fix it? Bugs medicine. Don't allow rotten. Welcome back from the ads. Assuming you guys even had an ad with the weird Twitch ad stuff going on right now. Died in a trap. Excellent. Needed to be suffer. Okay, McPew Pew, we're just gonna have to tell you to come finish this fence. And I had taken the advice of some of the chatters on Friday and tried harvesting organs, which we successfully did, but then I'm like, but my people aren't all psychopaths, so now they're gonna get annoyed and depressed. Aww. Let's see, some of the DLCs lets you add in like Cybertronic arms and stuff, don't they? Is that an option? What are you doing, Pew Pew? You're still hauling hay. Guess we need expand the zone. And you can also include wood, I guess. I don't technically want it to rot. Components. And then this one. Don't put components. Don't put plant matter. Don't put items. Or any of that. And do chunks. What other chunks do we have? Yeah, do chunks. And none of that. None of that. And don't allow rock. Or do allow rock? No. Maybe. Cybertronics or base game? Oh, okay, interesting. Harvesting organs this early is only worth it if you're going to trade them away soon. Yeah. Yeah, that's... So in my... Playing through then on the weekend just on my own, I was still trying that, and it made all my colonists very depressed, and they threw fits. So I was able to trade them for a lot of money, so pros cons there. How was your crafter that got crippled, so still training someone up? Aww. Yeah, I've definitely... Well, let's actually, I need to check on that. I had medical. So Speen is my doctor. On my other playthroughs, I started making sure my doctor was the one... Yeah, I've already done it on this one. That I threw all of my starter armor onto, and then I'm like, and you stand in the back. We don't want you shot, because I had too many instances of my doctor was the one that got mauled, and then I'm like, well, that doesn't really help me get you back into health. When they were too mauled to even self-treat. And welcome to the chat, to the YouTube chat, Sebastian. Okay. We did not. We made one piece of fence, and that was it. What are you... Wait, so like, why are you sleeping outside? Oh no, that's a little guinea pig sleeping. I'm like, what? Now you're using your doggy bed. Nice. No, it's not even a dog bed. It's literally just a corner on the floor. Okay, Solic. think we've harvested enough trees, so let's set this back to, let's see, what do we want? 5. Set you back to construction. Yep, there we go. So I want to get some animals in our pen. I'm playing with the Cassandra story. So this run is as vanilla comes. So no DLCs. When I started this, there were no mods. I have added in a camera mod and a fan music mod thing. And we were doing Cassandra, and I think on the whatever recommended for like first playthrough of RimWorld, I think on the difficulty. 2 of your colonists have gotten sick from the flu. Yeah. One of them being our doctor. This is not good. Bed rest is high. Let's do... allow you to use a little better medicine, because the last time this happened... Uh-oh, and we also have starvation going on. Not good. Why are we out of food? We are out of food. Wildlife. Let's go... oh, a turkey, I guess. And you can also hunt, even though you suck at it. We're gonna manually tell you, no, you cannot hunt. I don't want my doctor hunting. Okay. Where's the other turkey? Prioritize hunting that. And prioritize... let's see, grow that. Tailoring. That's all fine. You are the second person so far this stream to be like, don't do Phoebe. She's a trap. Did you go around and treat yourself for the flu? Doesn't look like it. Okay, and you're gonna use it on the pew pew. Nice. Solek, we also need you to start cooking because no one else is in position to cook. Refueling the campfire. Nice. The noob trap. Nice. Okay. Cleaning dirt. No, don't clean. I want you to cook. Missing 1 corpse. Didn't you just shoot this bird? Don't feed the... what? No. No empty accessible spot. Oh, we're not allowing corpses. That's... okay. Animal corpses. Fume, animal corpses. Non-rotten. Solek, you come grab this turkey. Speen, you are suffering from the flu. What are you doing? Go back to bed. Yeah. That's exactly what she wants to do. Which we might get our sort of wish of having to restart now knowing what I know. Because my little pawns are being stupid. Okay. I love how he had to run in there to be like, no, never mind. I don't need to put it down. I'm going to go butcher it. And now he's going to come back over here. Be like, no, now I'm going to go cook. No, don't eat it raw. That is good managed food policies. So how do I do this? Raw food. No raw food. Or no raw meat. Animal products. Actually, just no raw food in general. Okay. Close. So will that... No. Clean the dining room. Don't eat that. Don't eat that! Don't eat it. What? Close. Cook. Cannot cook simple meal. Missing raw food. Well, that's because you keep trying to eat it. Prioritize the hauling. And now you prioritize cooking. You go back to bed, person with the flu. We're gonna have to micromanage here for a little bit, and hopefully they don't die. I have not learned successful food balancing yet. In my... let's see, what are you doing? Cooking simple meal. Nice. In my... So in like this one, I don't have enough food yet, but on some of the ones I started over the weekend, where I was just playing around with things, I wind up with too much food after the beginning. I'm still learning the food balance. Was that all of the meals? See if there's still enough for him to make another meal. Prioritize cooking. I like how the fire doesn't turn it out, or the rain doesn't put out the fire. I don't have enough. Okay. We have berries. Let's do... harvest some berries. You're just gonna have to wake up a little early today, Solik. Prioritize cooking. We need our doctor to eat before they starve to death. Okay. Now, can you... Go feed that. Not feed, not assigned to doctoring. Feed her. Oh, wait, no. She's doing it herself. No, what are you doing? Consume. What? Why are you... You felt the need to go grab some wood before you grabbed the meal when you were starving? You are a dumb little pawn. Go back to bed. What's your health like? Still malnutrition. Do about 20 to 25 tiles of rich soil for each pawn. And just do rice early on. Yeah, so I'd done in some of the experimental games I was doing over the weekend, I'd started with like, 7x7, which that would equate to way more, because let's see, 20 to 25 tiles, so that's a 5x4 or 5x5, which is that, yeah, that fits with about what I had gone down to by the end, so that sounds correct. But it wasn't seeming like enough right at the beginning. So I was making them bigger, and then I was like, no, that was a bad decision. Well, we can hunt the yak. And we're just gonna have to do some hunting here. And a doe, and a doe. I have to stock up on some meat so we don't die of starvation. Corn is very unsafe early, long growing period, and it can get hit with blight. Heat wave, cold snap, and so on. Rice grows quick and is much safer. Okay. I did have a few instances of blight in my other games, though I can't say I had noticed it was really corn, but I don't think I was particularly paying attention to that either. Long growing period. Heat wave. Oh, it's sensitive to temperature. Yeah, that would hurt. Though I admit, not so much on this one, but some of the others, I was pretty choosy about clicking around on the map and being like, okay, where do we not get to freezing? Where do we not get super hot? Trying to make initial life as easy as possible for me. Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, sorry. Having to text my mother back real quick. Been taking care of all of her houseplants while she's on travel. Okay, is everybody stabilized? No, why are you a red border? Extreme break risk. Oh yeah, so we had sad thing with Speen here. So we wound up on this poor planet after having to eject from whatever, I don't know the backstory on RimWorld. And then we had one of those, somebody else's crash landing, they might or might not survive, and it turned out to be Speen's daughter. And they died. Like, before we could get anywhere near them, they just, like, immediately died. So, over here, in this poor little sarcophagus, is Mon Lager, something like that, which is Speen's daughter. So she is very, very sad. I'd forgotten about that. Ravenously hungry. Go eat. So, it was not a great start for Speen here. Okay. How are you recovering from the flu, though, is the big question. Still minor, so that's not too bad. Immunity is only up to 27. Doesn't this stick around until their immunity gets to like 100%? Man, and your immunity is barely keeping ahead of the flu. What about you, McPew-Pew? Your immunity is a little farther ahead because you don't try and run around and kill yourself while you have the flu. Okay, Solik, you're just on hunting, keeping everybody fed. Gonna put us back a little ways, but that's okay. We've just gotta survive for maybe a week. Please, no raids. If I have to send them out to shoot off invaders, they're probably gonna die. Well, I have had a lot of people in chat comment, they're like, man, going back to vanilla, it's like it's a brand new game again. So you might try that, I don't know. But yeah, there are so many things that I wish I could like wipe my mind of and re-experience for the first time. So many mostly books and movies and stuff, but there are some games, certainly. Uh-oh. No, don't throw a tantrum. She's going to destroy liver? What? Where is even... Oh, we have liver over there. Well, that's not where we should be storing liver, so thanks for letting us know. Where are body parts? Body parts. Not natural ones? Prosthetic, bionic. I don't know if any of those rot. I guess I'll say no body parts at all there. You can do body parts. And you're just going... we butchered that poor person. And now you're just destroying the organs? As I zoom around the map a little bit. And I felt even worse, because the poor prisoner we harvested it from, we made suffer extra unnecessarily, because I had forgotten I had McPew assigned as my backup doctor, like priority 4, and it just so happened that somehow it came up that they were trying to do the surgery instead of my actual doctor. So I think they had medical 3 compared to medical 11. So they kept failing, and I wasn't noticing that it was McPew instead of Speen. So this poor prisoner not only had their organs harvested, but several rounds of the failing to harvest their organs. Speen, let's see. This is the at-risk one. Oh, okay, we made a little progress in immunity advancing faster than the flu is advancing. Still gonna take a while though. McPew, you're doing okay. Now, how much? We only have... No, we've got 28 decent medicine. We do still have 1 Glitter World medicine, but I would like to save that. Was I allowing you to use that? No, industrial medicine. Industrial medicine. You're just allowed to use herbs. Okay. We have had some crops come in, so Solik's making some more meals for us. And I am going... Where is this? Log, gear, social? No, under bio. We're going to rename your nickname as Spleen. And you are Doctor. There we go. Except is Spleen EA or EE? I don't know. Dr. Spleen. What do you want to name? We've got a couple things to name. Do the one of the pawns or the Set McPew. That was already named. No, Solik and Spleen are up for grabs. The dog is up for grabs. I guess technically no one redeemed the Mr. McPew. That was just a suggestion in chat based on them being our shooter. Sir Solik. Okay. Let's see. Bio. Sir. Is there a way to make the Sir show up there? Hey Kira, welcome back. Accept that. We are valiantly struggling against the flu. Hoping they survive. Need to make it the nickname? Okay. Let's do that. Sir Solik. And you will be Sir. There you go. Accept. And you, we are renaming Dr. Green. There we go. Here. Sir Solik is valiantly struggling to keep enough meals around so our people don't starve while they suffer through the flu. And eventually we'll get back to expanding the base, because having spent some time this weekend playing this tiny little base with the tiny little rooms pains my soul. Yeah, I do have one, but I'm kind of like... I'd like to use it to get one of them up and around quicker, but I'm also like, they're not in active risk of dying at the moment, so I don't necessarily want to waste it on that. Because they are their immunity is keeping ahead of it. Look at this one. Health. And I only have the one. McPew Pew will be back up and moving before too long. Crossing fingers. If somebody would, some traders would come by and sell us some more Glitter World medicine. Or I don't remember who the nice people were that left it to us as a gift, but that would be appreciated. Slowly but surely, though. Oh, and I told Kira I added in a camera mod so I can zoom around a little better, and a fan music pack thing. Uh-oh. Manhunter pack. Oh, we do have... I haven't put lights in on this one yet, have I? That's a good call. Manhunting guinea pig. Do I only send out Dr. Solik and risk him being injured, or do I send the others out while they have the flu? Where's the light wall torch? Put one there, and put one there. Do they need... I'm assuming they need light in their bedrooms too. Like that. We'll get around to that eventually. Should be good. She's only a guinea pig. Crossing fingers. Okay. We'll see when you get closer, little guinea pig. Where'd you go? Not you. There you are. Follow this guy. Wait, is it a pack? Oh, it's more than one. Okay. McPew Pew, you're well enough. I think you can both be. We're gonna leave Dr. Spleen, though, because I don't want to risk them. And they don't have a ton of... let's see. I don't even have traps set up on this playthrough. I did play some over the weekend, just streaming to my Discord. Not this save, but just for fun, trying different things out. I've got a little more experience, and now this save pains me. No. Both of you... Oh, we've got an ad. So I don't know if you guys are actually in the ad or not, but I will wait until it is done. Dr. Speen, I think we might just have to use the Glitter World medicine on you. Not sure. Okay, well, we'll wait there for a moment while the ad is running. Don't know if you guys are in it or not with the inconsistency of Twitch ads right now. If you click and drag while placing the pawn down, they'll be put in a line automatically. Ooh, okay. Nice. But so once everybody is well, I want to finish this fence off, get some animals going. And then we desperately need to expand the base so we don't have little tiny rooms that are making people upset. And get some actual flooring in there. Not just dirt floors with little patches of old cobblestone, I guess. Whatever that is. This is marble tile. Guess we could just do... If I got enough marble tile, we could do a whole marble tile floor. Okay, supposedly you guys will be back in 2, 1. Welcome back from the ad break. If you were actually in the ads, we will unpause now and see how this goes. I predict it will end badly. Learn to shoot, people. You're gonna have to move over here, I think. There we go. Undraft you guys. How injured are you? Scratch, bruise. Okay, not too bad. And the flu is still doing okay. Nothing horrible there. Should try a barracks run at some point, putting everything in one big box. Like, everything? Or what do you mean? All of the crafting and the rooms and everything? I know they call it, when I've got the beds all in one room, they call it a barracks, and they get angry at me. Like, pew pew. Everything. Sounds like a way just to make your pawns annoyed at you. Which I guess could be fun. Serious pain. Darkness, sick, unsightly environment. Yeah, I know. We're working on it. I've got lights queued up. And we're unsightly environment because you guys are all sick. Rat hat. I thought we worked on it. Hang on. Let me check. How... Is there a way... Here, I guess this works. Cowboy hat. Cloth cowboy hat. That the one we made? Can I look at it in more detail? Cloth cowboy hat. Is this the one we made? I feel like we made one. But I don't think it used just rat leather. Rats give plain leather. This one does say cloth. It's much easier to get a decent barracks. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Add cowboy hat and not any of that stuff. Thought we'd made one, but I guess maybe not. Plain leather, light leather. I think they maybe did light leather. So clear all. Probably harvested from a small animal. Yeah, we've got a bunch of it because I sent them on a rat hunting brigade. Okay. How much do we need? 25, and we have 50, so we can make 2 of these. We'll just do the one. Cowboy hat, cowboy hat. Jade is one of the best materials, by the way. Very high beauty. It makes room much better for colonists. Yeah, apparently made one out of cloth. I guess I hadn't restricted the material and they just made it out of cloth. Jade does sound pretty. You are slowly healing. Let's see. Uh-oh. Our doctor's up and about it again. Low food. How are we coming along over here? That's all ready to harvest. Can I not? Let me harvest all of this. I guess not. I had a field here. And wait, quarter harvest. There we go. What about this area? Those are all still under fields. Okay. That'll give us some rice that we can use for meals. Spleen, where are you? Or Spleen, Dr. Spleen. You are tending to yourself again. Where are you going now? Playing horseshoes? And I gotta tend to McPew. This is why your healing trails behind, because you're not just staying in bed. Jade fence in a room. Cheap makes the room better. So, like, why would you do a jade fence, though, instead of, like, a jade statue? Jade fence. Why would you do a fence in a room? That just one of those game logic thinks it's nicer for somewhere? Oh, it'll let you harvest. I think these were all ready. Let me double check. Yeah, those all look ready. Mad Dough. What? Junction location. Well, that'll give us some more meat, I guess. We haven't done that one yet. Solik. It's only 5:11. He's our night owl. I'm trying to let him sleep. Mad Dough. Yeah. Okay, you go over here. The Pew. I think you're okay. Come over this way. Nope, shoot it. That is a interesting death pose there. It's not at all how deer look when you shoot them. Okay, undraft. We've got some stuff for meat, and we've got plenty of crops now. I might have accidentally harvested that. No, that's also ready to harvest. But it's in a field, so it will do it automatically. What's your health look like? Ugh, so slow. Which I guess is somewhat realistic. It does take a while to recover from the flu. So fences are much cheaper than a statue? I mean, that makes sense. But it would just look odd, putting a fence in a bedroom. But if it works, it works. Okay. And all of our coolers are turned off now because I don't have the bandwidth right now for them to go collect fuel for those. It's looking up at a god asking why I'm eating. Yes, that's exactly what that deer is doing, Ricky, and welcome. You still playing Eco or playing something else now? Our doctor's up and about. Are you well? No, you still have the flu. Go back to bed. Back to bed. Nice. I've got to keep an eye out for when Eco goes on sale. Ugh, our rooms are getting filthy. Oh, you're training hall. That's where all of our food went. We used it to train the dog. Okay, well, McPew is up and around. You've developed immunity to the flu. Nice. Yeah, season sale on Steam. Wanting to play Pragmata now? Looks good. I'm gonna be an Android at Pragmata. What is that? I'll look that one up. If anyone wants to join our Discord, you are welcome, and you can totally drop game suggestions in there. Or if you are a vintage story player, we have a community server. We're not really using it right now, just for testing. But as soon as the 1.22 stable release goes live, we'll be doing some community vintage server, or vintage story. Very wholesome game about taking care of an android by Capcom. That's expensive. Wait, 50 pounds? I have no idea what a pound is to an American dollar right now, but they're usually more, so what is that? $70 to $100? Ew. Stranded Alien Dawn, which some people call a 3D version of RimWorld, which I see why they call it that, but I don't really agree with it, has a DLC called Guardians, I believe, where you're taking care of an android till it develops sentience. It's kind of fun. $70 or $80, I believe. Yeah, that's expensive. There are some games that I would call worth that, though. Depending on the replayability and stuff. Okay, we've got 2 ponds up and running, which we can take you off of cooking now. Yeah, take you off of cooking and hunting. This McPew is up and I'm gonna change this. No, we're gonna leave that McPew. What else do we have on you? Cooking, hunting, construction. Yeah, that's all fine. Dr. Spleen. Oh, you are up and around. You have immunity now. Awesome. Okay. We need some more of these, which I dislike that if I tell it to build a copy, it doesn't automatically link it into the linked storage. So it just makes a shelf that can store anything, and that's annoying. Okay, and I'm going to not put the light there. I'm going to put the light over there. So we can do 2 of those. Link all of those. And then we have... I think that's correct. Let's see. Corpses, animal corpses. Scroll up, non-rotten. And we have the stockpile in here that can do those as well. Yeah, I had been wondering about that, so that's actually good to know. So, I guess just not have light in our freezer. Do the lamps produce heat? Electric standing lamp that lights an area. Let's see. Flammability, cover effectiveness. Reverse a torch. Produces a small amount of heat, so I guess the lamps don't. Okay, so we'll want to get a lamp in there at some point. Gotcha. Yep. At some point. Right now, we're slowly catching up on all of our to-dos. War merchant. The caravan from Quare Union is approaching, and they are a war merchant. Okay. You have a rhino? I'm jealous of your rhino. Wait, do you guys have pet boom rats? You totally have pet boom rats. What? I'm very jealous of this little caravan. It's too many. Blow them up. You like to inspire me to violence. So I did better at harvesting organs in my practice game over the weekend, but it made all of my little colonists very depressed and upset. They're like, all have negative thing from removing organs. And they went on some temper tantrums. Would you guys stop moving? Wait, what? You got over the flu. Why can you still not talk properly? Oh, they do actually sell the boom rats. And the rhinoceros. Interesting. Always eat the tribals, rule number 1. Well, it wasn't just, like, I had a psychopath doctor. That was not the problem. It was all of the other colonists got annoyed because we had taken organs and killed a prisoner. Sell the kidney. Sell the steel clubs. We have that awful golden longsword. Oh, we did. We made the light leather cowboy hat. There's your rat leather hat. Let's see. What else do we have? Go juice. Sell that. Steel knife. Even if you're not cannibals, it's power play. Eat them. If you don't have... No, I don't have any of the DLCs. Let's see. Anything we want to buy from you guys? I don't think so. I'm really still annoyed, and I don't know if there's a mod that changes that they can't hold both a melee and a ranged weapon. Like, have we never heard of holsters to put the ranged weapon in, or even just putting it on the floor and pulling out the melee weapon? I don't think there's anything. I mean, I want to buy the rhinoceros, but that would be a stupid decision. So we need some more. No, they don't have components to sell. I'm just gonna accept this. Sell the golden longsword. It is a lot of money. I don't think Go Juice is life. I mean, a synthetic performance enhancing drug developed for space marines. Blocks pain, increases movement speed, and improves the user's melee and shooting abilities. I mean, yes, it's like all upsides except for the addictiveness, but I don't have the ability to make it yet. Okay. We will save the Go Juice, though I guess I need to tell them they can't go use it. Trader has insufficient silver. Oh, yep, sorry. Oh, what do we not want to sell then? What do we want to buy? I guess we could buy the boom rats. Get the rats. They're both female. It's not like we could breed them. What do we use boom rats for anyway? Don't look like anything. Milk them for Kim fuel? Okay. I don't even know what Kim fuel is. Except. Okay, so. How do we do this go juice thing? Oh, we've got one of us is a teetotaler. Harry, that's medicine. Manage drug policies. Or addictions for recreation. Scheduled. No drugs, unrestricted, edit. Drug policy 5. Keep in inventory 1 and only use it. Oh wait, close. Undo. Can I get rid of that? Get rid of that. Social drugs. Keep in inventory 1 go juice. Do not use it for addiction. Wake up. For recreation, scheduled, beer. Huh. Okay. Close. Disable smoke leaf. Kira had us growing a bunch of smoke leaf for sale, but so far I don't think I've seen anyone that's willing to buy it. Okay, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. We do need to come finish our fence now, though. Which, where are you, McPew-Pew? You are hunting the yak. Oh, yeah, wait. Undo. I forgot. I'd had them hunting a bunch of animals when we were really low on food. That's okay. Major break risk. Dr. Spleen. Because you're still really sad about your daughter dying. You slept in the cold. I guess we could turn these off now. Wait, I can't turn them off. No, I can not fuel them anymore, I guess. Now that we are in September. What else do I have here? Oh, those are all the construction projects. Okay. Oh, there's one. Turn off all of the coolers. And let's go. If you want your pawns to use drugs, Psychite tea is very good. Can take it every other day without risks. They sleep less and are happier. Ooh, interesting. So I could set that up as on a schedule that they could take it every other day. So, not that we have any, but so like this one every 2 days. Only. Huh. Okay. I don't know. If we ever get any, we'll see how that goes. At some point, we might research drugs. It did seem like we had to research drugs to be able to make medicine. That was part of the getting a drug lab, which makes sense. Select, what's your schedule? Plant cut, grow. That's fair enough. McPew-Pew. Construct, please. Yeah, you should be constructing now. Other than hauling and cleaning, which I'm actually going to turn you back onto hauling as well. We'll see how that goes. What do you make it out of? Psychite tea? Let's see. Psychite refining. Refine psychoid leaves into flake. No, psychoid brewing unlocks psychite tea. Okay. What's the... Give me one of these. Psychite. Minimum skill 6. We could eventually get to that. Don't even need a drug on it. Okay, so all we would have to do is research this. We might get to that. Probably better than the tree one we're on right now. Sure. We'll switch to that. Dr. Spleen, go research. Oh, bye-bye, trade caravan. Oh, yeah, we know we have the little animals. Which... Let's see, zone... stockpile zone. Storage, clear all. Nothing rotten. Let's allow kibble and hay. And then this one will be the critical storage? Somebody had suggested that. Not that I'm actually making kibble yet, but we will. Make your pawns genetically dependent on both go juice and psychite. That seems a little mean. What are the pros and cons of doing that? And what is everybody's favorite DLC? Like, or if you had to rate the DLCs, how would you? Favorite to least favorite, how would you guys rate them? Where's my pew pew? You were butchering. Seeing they're all great, and least favorite is Anomaly. Most is Odyssey. That's the spaceship one, right? That is literally all I know about it is, assuming I'm even thinking of the right one, is spaceship. Like, I think there's one that adds, like, psychic powers? The biotech one. Odyssey, which I think is spaceship. And... there's like one that does your own religions or something? Battle Medic, Biotech, and Odyssey, but going back to vanilla is like adding a new one. Oh, and we're gonna have an ad break. I will pause if we get attacked. We might or might not have an ad break, depending on Twitch right now. Please work on my fence. Unroofed outdoors. Let's see. You come and finish that construction so we can get a roof on this place. There we go. Building roof area, please. Biotech is goated. It's got gene modding, player-owned mechs, more power options, children, the list goes on. Yeah. That seems to be... So far, we are 3 for 3 on voting for Biotech. watching a vanilla run to remind you, oh, that's so different. I could see that on RimWorld. I'm really, really hoping I really get into this game because it's got so many options that the replayability. Because I get burned out and tired of games, and then I just put them to the side and don't spend the hours that I really could on them. And I get bored easily, so I'm always looking for something to keep me from being bored. Did we finish the roof, or are you just continuing to do storage? Welcome back from the ad break, assuming you had an ad break. Prioritize building the roof area. The first 1 to 2 anomaly runs were great, but then it loses its appeal. Which one is anomaly? Like, what does it do? Did you finish this roof, guy? Build the roof. Actually, you need to be getting to bed. Oh, they left a gift. Slate club. That is not a useful gift. You... I'm actually going to put your hauling to 2. So you come construct things. Wait, did we finish the construction? Or do you have to drop off the hay first? Let's see, does this place have a roof? No. So why won't you come? There you go. Prioritize building the roof. Thank you. No! Stop going to do it. Oh, you gotta clean. Fine, clean away. I'm gonna make all of you 2 on hauling. So everybody cleans. We don't have dirty buildings. And now we're finishing the roof. Excellent. Hey, Zolfer. Welcome in. It's going. We had a scare where we had our doctor and McPew both had the flu at the same time. That was fun. Anomaly adds Cthulhian horror in RimWorld? Oh. Max roof size is 12 by 12. Here's a good question. How big is this place? 13. Ew. 12 that way. Is it 12 by 12 or is it 12 in one direction? Am I gonna have a roof collapse? Let's see. That could be fun. Come on. We're gonna have a roof collapse? So far not. Constructed roof? Don't know. Ideology, colony ideals, cannibals, trees, lovers, etc., and religion. Biotech, genes, kids, robots. Anomalies, horror, dark powers, anxiety. Odyssey, spaceships, exploration. Royalty, titles, psychic powers. 13 by 13 walls, 12 by 12 on the inside. So far... Maybe it's just 12 in one direction, because this is 12 by 13 on the inside, I think. Hang on. Yeah, this is 12 by 13 on the inside. But maybe it's going to collapse over time? Does that take time? Let me turn off the roof thing. So based purely on what you're saying there, Kira, I would put royalty maybe as my least, the one I would least look forward to. Probably biotech and ideology is my favorites. Sound like they will be my favorites. And yeah, I could see Anomaly being fun for a playthrough or 2, and then coming back to every now and then, but not great for the always playing. Okay, they won't even build a roof if it's too big. That's good to know. That helps you avoid disaster. Okay, now go finish the fence. Sir Solak, you're back to harvesting trees. Excellent. Yeah, biotech from a pure self, what I would be into, I think biotech sounds really cool. I love genetic experimentation type stuff. Hello, little Sir Solek. Let's speed you up a little bit. Once I've played vanilla enough that I'm like, okay, yes, I'm ready for DLC. I'll hold a vote on the Discord. And we'll see what people want to try out first. And I would like it. I haven't really looked through the mods much yet, but if there's a mod that can make it like you have in Dwarf Fortress where you can set yourself to follow a pawn so that my camera would just follow one of the pawns around. That would be nice at times. Though I guess if I'm zoomed out like this and you can kind of see them all scurrying around in the area, that's kind of fun. And maybe where this square would, little viewpoint would go away unless I mouse over it, so I had more of the full screen view. What are you doing now, McPew? Though actually, being able to see what they're doing by having that selected is nice. I will say that. Oh, you're cooking. That's right. You are... Ooh, you went through a lot of meals, apparently. I think it was Camera Plus. I know, somebody on the YouTube VOD, which I need to ask. I think it's actually the guy on my Discord called Meatstack. I think his YouTube name is just different. But they were recommending, and it's Camera Plus. I think it was Camera Plus. Whatever they recommended in the comments was what I grabbed. Ideology adds tons of replayability. And roleplays all kinds of colonies. Ooh, royal vampires living in mountain. I do like that idea. Gotta go. Okay. See you, Kira. Camera follow mod, by the way. That would be cool. Oh, so I can go underground? Interesting. Wait, did we just have some Muflo move in? I wonder if they're inside when I do the fence. Will they self-tame or will they get mad and try and break out? I guess if I've got vampires, they would just... What, we would keep the raiders, lock them away as prisoners for a food source. That would be our equivalent of cattle. I would actually need you to do that first. I would like a button, like an order where I could select a group of construction to prioritize without having to like click on them and go prioritize that. Because I would have set the fence construction as the first priority and they could come back and did the barn floor at some other time. Continuing the tradition of RimWorld is just war crimes. That does seem to be what everybody devolves into. To be fair, if I was a vampire, I would probably do that too. So I guess it'd be more challenge to cultivate willing blood donors. Okay, finally working on the fence. And you botched some of that construction. Now you're going over there. Why? Come back and work on that one. Nick, pew pew, what are you doing? There we go. Fence is done. Are you fenced in? How do I tell? Yes, you are fenced in. And we want to try tame you. Oh, we don't have a male inside there. That's a female. Do we have any male, Mufalu? No, you're all female. That's a little sad. Okay, we'll tame both of you. No. So that one and that one. And what else do we want? We wanted the turkeys. Tame. Uh-oh. Did all the male turkeys die? No. Because I can't... At least when I had... It was in one of my other saves. You don't seem to get eggs if you just have, even if unfertilized ones, if you only have a female bird. Which seemed a little weird to me. Okay, now we can deconstruct this area. What are you? Guinea pig dead. Desiccated. What? Did I never set up... Where's my corpse pile? Dumping stock. What do I have up here? You are human-like corpses, but I never did one that was rotten animal parts. Okay, I don't think I did. Yeah, no. So, zone, add a dumping zone. I can go over here, expand this a little bit. And you need to be rotten. Clear all. You need to be rotten animal parts. Not fresh. I guess you could just be rotten everything. That sounds like a good way to accidentally dump stuff I don't want to. You need to tame all the animals. I don't necessarily think all the animals, but don't these guys give you food, leather, and wool? And turkeys give you eggs, which are great for food? Or do you just trade for it all? Okay, and then we need a much bigger area here. So, structure. Let's think this out. Going to need a... There's my wind turbine. So, like, up here... So you do the freezer up there, probably? I think so. Get rid of that zone. Is there a way to put it in, like, a planning mode? That, hey, no, I don't want... I guess I could just turn construction off for a while. Yeah, let's do that. Do I have any other construction still going on? Doesn't look like it. No, sorry, we're not gonna come rescue you. We're gonna go back down to normal speed. And I'm going to briefly turn construction off. And turn back on. Let's see. How big of a freezer do we need? I don't think it has to be huge. Maybe something like that. And we want it double walled. We would want a cooler right there. Throwing the hay inside the pen where the animals are. So, question on that. Can they eat regular grass like this? Or does it have to be hay? Let's see, and I need some beds and things for you guys. Don't I? I think I do. Animal sleeping spot. Sleep there. Yeah, they can just graze if the pen's big enough for the amount of animals. Okay. Okay, then we'll just leave this. I turned off the growing zone because I wanted some hay to do the bedding and to have a stockpile. And I've still got some in there. I'll just let them graze on that for a while and we'll see if they come back. Why are you hauling over going and taming? Uh-oh, is your taming thing not high enough? Oh, it's not. We need taming 6. Okay. Where's the little turkey? Are you high enough to tame this one? Oh, you tried recently. Okay. Well, that's gonna be an issue. I guess we'll probably have to give up on those guys. And we can tame something else instead. I need a food crop. So... those are all male... No, wait, we have male and female alpacas. So, do one of those. Yeah. What's their taming need? Does it tell us on this? Minimum handling skill? No, that's only 2. That's easy. Okay. So we'll let that go for a little while. Once you actually have some in the... Okay, that's good to know. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Then we were working on this. So we want furniture, no, structure, door. Probably want to do a kitchen over here. So we'll do our little interlock that way. And... yeah, I think I'm going to leave that way. Wooden wall. How big is that? That is 9. Oh, we tamed an alpaca. Nice. So our kitchen area, I don't think it has to be that big, right? We just do the, what is it? The butcher table and the fueled stove, then later the electric stove. So I don't think we need a terribly large one. Horses make excellent animals. They sell well in a pinch, good give amount of food when slaughtered, and you can ride them out and about in trade trips. That's true. I wasn't thinking about the caravans, but that makes sense. I should have got my graph paper out over the weekend and worked on a base design. Not that I want my bases to always look the same. I'm very bad about doing that. But we could just put... oh, wait. We're intruding in our field up there, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, cancel this. Wooden wall. Cancel. And cancel. Who's calling me? I do not know your number. Okay. So, if we want to keep it below that area, let's do doorway, say right there. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that. I'm on Dwarf Fortress. That's my current run, is forcing myself not to just build a clone fortress that I always use. Let's see. So if we do this as cooking. Uh-oh. Ancient danger. Where are you? Somewhere down here. I don't even know what you were doing down here. Oh, you must have been hunting or something. Taming the alpacas. Hello, Rhino. Okay, so furniture, no, production, butcher table, and fueled stove. Well, yeah, I know it's outside right now. This is just planning out our house. Okay. Let's see, we also want... we'll want a giant crafting room. And then we need a research room. Which... how big is this? That was 9, right? Nope, undo. Cancel. Structure. Yeah, that's 9. I almost have to destroy this before I can really do anything with it, which is annoying. That is a doorway. And this can be our little dining area. They do that as a 9. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 6. Yeah, how big is that? 9. There we go. Ornate door. I do not have the stuff for that yet. There's a planner under orders. Ooh, really? Plan mode! Place planning designations. These don't do anything except help you plan future expansions. Okay. So, what does that do? That's just a look at size though, right? Yeah. Good to know though. Back to door. Structure. I don't have any gold, so we can't do an ornate, and I don't think they're high enough anyway. Let's see. Yeah, that's good though for doing like a big layout. Seeing, hey, what's this gonna take? Furniture. We would want a 2x2, probably. What other material do we have so far? We've just got, that's silver, sandstone. We need to make this a bigger area. We've got some, what is this chunk? Show me the chunk. Marble chunk. Ooh, we do have some marble lying around. Limestone, sandstone, marble. That's marble. It's a little closer to the potentially evil thing than I would like to be. Here's marble over there. What are you guys? You are limestone, slate. Have any other ruins around? You are marble. Okay. So, we grab all and steel. Marble, some granite. I'm going to queue up a deconstruct on all of that. At some point, we'll get to that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do a giant table. Not a 3x3. I want to do a 2x4. We'll make it out of marble. It is not quite an even room. That's okay. Yeah, there we go. And let's see, some shelves around the side. No, I'd like to avoid shelves in there, actually. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. I think I'm gonna be happy with that. Or, not you guys, chat. The pawns, let them get back to construction. So let's put you on, and you were a 3, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna make you a 4. Maybe a 3. So they'll get started on that, hopefully. And then where do we want... Okay, this comes down into a hallway area, maybe. Probably want the prison rooms on the inside. Always buy components? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we did get our we got 1 alpaca. Still working on another female and a male one. Structure. Say we come in here with a hallway design. One, two, three, yeah. Something like that. One, two, three. I want to say 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm coming around like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, how big do the bedrooms need to be is a question. Because, let's see, if we make, I guess we could make them, I really want to make them as big as possible. That would be lame. But let's see, so that's 7. That would give an inside of 6. Oh, quick ad break. I appreciate it if you stick around. Assuming you guys get an ad. Let's do... say it that way. Where did that go? Wish it would keep that selected. Cancel this. It's gonna be a decent sized bedroom. Yeah, I do have stone cutting, I believe. Oh, that zoomed in a lot. Add bill. That is gonna be a lot of stone. Ooh. But you're right, because stone burns. What kind of rocks do we have? Limestone. Limestone. Do I have anybody with decent mining? I doubt it. 3, 2, and 3. Ooh. We might have to make it out of wood and then slowly replace with rock. Sandstone. What do we have lying around? We can turn the chunks into rock. Limestone chunks. That might work. I can go ahead and queue that up at least. Add build, make limestone blocks. And basically do forever. Huh. It seems like that would take... I mean, unless you had just a phenomenal crafter. Uh-oh, Dr. Spleen is picking out on... Yeah, you're still sad because your daughter died. We understand. But you are getting slowly happier, I think. Yeah, you're eating without a table because you chose to eat without a table. There are definitely... You could eat with the table if you wished. Totally within your capabilities. Okay, let's go back up to fast speed. Structure. Wooden door. Put one there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Something right there. I think, yeah. Cutting stone doesn't take long and it's not affected by any stats. Are you meaning the crafting one? This thing? Make limestone blocks? Isn't that... That's not affected by their crafting skill? Or the speed of making them? Interesting. Like drugs. I mean, I know crafting governs them going to do that job. Make stone blocks. Or you are talking about making stone blocks, right? The only thing I have in here. Stone cutting. Cut rock chunks into stone blocks for use in construction. Okay, so as far as this is concerned, crafting is just the will they go do it or not. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Well, I don't even really have... I guess I could just cancel all this. Is there a way to switch what material? Hey, I don't want you to use wood. Please use... Oh wait, I can. No, you're not a door. No, I can't. Ooh, can I trace over it? Structure. Not structure. Yes, structure. I don't even have... Make me... Undo. Make me some limestone blocks, please. Who is awake? Sir Solik? You... I want to see if I can do this the way I intend real quick. Did you finish that? Okay. So, if I've got that, and I trace over it with limestone wall, did that work? It did! Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. Crafting mostly affects the quality of gear you craft. Okay. Level 20 crafters can do masterwork stuff. That makes sense. So let's see how this works. So I don't mind if this takes a while. That's perfectly fine. It doesn't mean we cut a bunch of stone or a bunch of wood for necessarily no reason. That's also okay. I remember to do the doors. Ooh, tracing lines. Okay. And now we need limestone. Can we do? Is there any difference in like their ability to break through doors? Limestone versus like steel door? Do one right there. One right there. We'll have to see as they make that, if that's the way we want. And then we're going to go around and switch you. No. Crafting. Okay, we need to relook at this. So we don't want you on construction. Growing, plant cutting, tailoring. Stone doors are sturdier but slow to open and close, so it does slow your pawns down. Interesting. I know, you're welcome to throw spoilers. I mean, maybe wait and see if let me struggle for a little while, just because it's more fun, but no, spoilers are fine. Now they do have tailoring as a separate thing, but it is governed by the crafting stat. And I guess I would want them doing that first, because clothes are important. So we're going to put you on cleaning to... What do we have over here? You're basically just our doctor, which is very important. We cherish you. Oh, and you're a researcher. You're never going to get to research again. I need a fourth person. Cooking, hunting, construction. Which construction is going to be very slow to be coming up. Mining. We don't need any mining. Plant cutting. I'm going to put you... Allow crafting. Since the skill level doesn't matter. And I guess I could do that on... Well, you're always going to have research. So you won't... Dr. Spleen will never be free for crafting. Ow. So I readjust my seat. And I do appreciate that they split those. That definitely helps divide it up. So smithing would be working with like the molten metal later. Let's see, smithing. Make weapons, makes things at machining table, fabricate things. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Okay. So we'll see how this goes, and then we need floors, I guess. Carefully cut and fit stone tiles for castle feeling. They're pretty look at, but they take a long time to low. Uh-oh, we're starving again. Why are we starving again? Why are you not harvesting? Did I... Tailoring, cleaning... Sleeping. We will need to track Sir Solek and see. Might just be because I told him to go craft. But your harvesting should come before then. I realize you're starving. We're gonna fix it. It's okay. Actually, we're already sort of fixing it. She's making meals. Cleaning dirt. Harvesting rice plants. There we go. And how big is this patch? No, I don't want to grab you. This is size 20. That's probably fine. 17. Which we could get rid of this down here. Let's add in, let's see, where's the high fertility? Let's add in growing zone that we are going to make strawberries. Transport pod crash. Paramedic named Squint is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If he survives the impact, he will be badly wounded. Are you alive? You are alive. Why could her daughter not have survived? What are your skills? Mining? Ooh, animals? Medical? I would not mind having another doctor. So, Dr. Spleen, go... oh wait. Hang on. I need to change one of these to medical. And then... no reachable unreserved... oh, it's gotta be non-prisoner too? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Rescue. Please don't die. I would love another doctor. I really wish we could have rescued her daughter. Oh, did they already die? No. Who's this? Oh, that's a dead guinea pig. Ew. Why do we have dead animals over there? Ancient danger. No! I wish it would send us to where they actually detected the ancient danger, not whatever this randomness is. Ooh. Okay. Be healed, Squint. The paramedic. What's your health? Blood loss, moderate, torso, stat. Were you stabbed by ship debris, or were you stabbed before you were launched? Okay. And I'm going to have you actually construct those real quick so we can get rid of this campfire situation. Deconstruct that. Okay. No, stop cooking. Prioritize deconstruction. And then prioritize construction of that. And we're going to set up, let's see, lavish meal. Yeah, I got it. Fine meal. She'll get there eventually. Simple meal. Do until... details. Unpause. Fair enough. This might be the completely wrong way to do this, but currently in my head it makes sense. And then I do want, if for some reason they're down to cooking simple meals and they don't have enough for 4. Change that down to like 5. No. 8? Yeah, there we go. That could be a stupid way to do it. Traits are just as, if not more important than passion skills, by the way. Trait. Yes. Yeah, agreed. For the practice sessions I was doing over the weekend, after starting this one on Friday, I eventually caved and got the, was it Prepare Carefully or something? Wait, what? A 34-year-old jailbird named Choke is calling from nearby. She's being chased by pirates. You'll have to fight off the pirates on her tail. The group of pirates is composed of 2 scavenger thrashers. But I know nothing about you! And I don't know if scavenger thrashers are any good. It says 2 difficulty. That sounds like too much difficulty. Hard? Yeah, nope. Sorry, lady. You would have been a meal at most, my game. Let's see. Oh, I didn't look at that. You're correct. Greedy. I could deal with that one. Wimp, though. Well, for right now, to have another doctor and somebody we can put on making stone blocks, I'm okay with it. Assuming he even joins us. I don't know if that's gonna happen. What's your health? Right now, I basically just need another set of hands. If he starts causing problems, though, we are not above some non-judicial justice. How did we get a rhinoceros in here? Pretty sure they weren't on there in the beginning. Are they just big enough they walked over the fence? Orange plant they're dying because of the cold. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. At some point. I'm not really paying much attention. It is already December. Okay, do we have parkas made? We're supposed to be doing tailoring first. And we've still got some cloth and leather lying around, so I'm assuming... No, we haven't made the parkas. Sir Solek, what are you doing? Why? That's a crafting job. Get rid of that one. Deconstruct that. Where's the crafting spot? Yeah, never mind. Deconstruct that. And then do we set this up? Add bill, make butcher creature forever. Make kibble. Until we have like 200 kibble? I don't know. To be determined on this one. Let's take that down to like 100-ish. Okay. Your pawns can't combine, but can't combine. Oh, did I not? I don't have the make patch leather. Oops. Good call. Good call. Let's get rid of the cowboy hat thing. We made the one. Do forever. Combine those leathers. Now, Sir Solek, when you are up, let's see if you do what I want. To be determined. Squint is almost healed. What did you just butcher? Some roadkill from somewhere? Don't know. Okay. It is 6:30 in, no, 4 o'clock in game. It's 6:30 real time, my time. And yes, he's working on the tailoring again. Awesome. Make some patch leather, and then we need parkas. I do not remember, or if I even looked at how cold it gets in this area. So, can we tell that from here? Terrain, nope. Terrain, it gets down to basically freezing, but just at freezing. Okay, here's where we are, by the way. That is our layout. Which was all default settings. I don't remember what our seed was, but I didn't change anything on world generation. I don't know enough to do that, and from everything I've seen on other people playing, a lot of people never seem to bother with world generation stuff. Okay. Which I have not experimented with that yet at all. I've just traded with people that have come over to visit us. A tamer named Nellie has arrived and wants to join the colony. She's willing to contribute, but will not leave voluntarily, claiming to have nowhere else to go. You can choose to turn her... Okay. Animals, that's not a great skill, but... if we have to get rid of you, I'm willing to take the penalty hit. And I think Squint just left. Squint did not stick around, apparently. So this gives us another pair of hands. You are depressive. That's not good. Chemical interests. We can deal with that. Animals. Cooking. Destruction. Okay. I can deal with you. So... 1 firefighting. Patient bed rest. Basic, I guess. We're gonna put you on that one, and we're gonna take away, which means, ooh, that means we can get the muffalato or whatever now. Cooking 4 verse 7. We're gonna leave her on cook. Hunt. No. Construction. You are gonna be our new construction person now. Let's see, we'll make you... Yeah, you're gonna be our new construction. I know. I'm not looking forward to this, but we're gonna try and keep her happy. Let's see, plant cut, I always give you as a 4. Unless you're good at it, so that you can always go cut plants if it's available. Same thing on research. No, actually, your research is not terrible. Clean. Yeah, you're gonna be hauling, cleaning, and constructing for us. You can cook and hunt. Yeah. Other than your trades being horrible, I actually like you. Now, unfortunately, we have no bedroom for you. So, hey Protag. Welcome back. Thanks for resubscribing. You finished Graveyard Keeper and the ending was unexpected? Uh-oh. That had been my plan for this weekend. I had been meaning to play Graveyard Keeper, but I sunk way too many hours into RimWorld. So next weekend, assuming we don't have a vintage story release, I'm going to go back to Graveyard Keeper and probably play some Tuesday and Thursday this week. I guess this is going to be your little bedroom for a while, Nellie. I'm kind of sorry, it's not a great bedroom. But we're working on better ones. Melee, yeah, it's fine. Oh, and schedule. Nellie, give you some recreation. No. Recreation there. Work. And no, we want recreation first, and then we want anything. If I could click on the right things, this would help. Yeah, anything right there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to get you a good bedroom as soon as possible. Oh, and we wanted crafting. That's right. So, you need to have crafting as well. Everybody but Dr. Spleen can go craft when they're available. Because I need limestone bricks. All the limestone bricks, please. Thank you again for the resubscription, ProTech. Helping out a lot. Party has been called off. What? Oh, I don't have a party spot. No! Bad. Bad me. What's that under? Miscellaneous party spot. Where's our... you're gonna be right there. Somewhere in under all this construction, I need to reinstall my... whatever they call this game. Horseshoes? Yeah, horseshoes. Uh-oh. Did I do 2 doors? My bad. Deconstruct that one and do a limestone wall there. I realize we don't have enough. No. Uh-oh. Lots of notices all of a sudden. Ambrosia Sprout, okay. That's the party I missed. That's Nelly. Okay, we've already dealt with most of those. From the Aridni Compact have arrived. They will prepare for a while, then attack. What do they have? Auto pistol, but it's just the one person? Okay. Fair enough. We'll watch them for a little while. I like your name, Anarchist. Yes. Now, are you going to attack? Wait, were you shooting at something, or was that your cold breath coming out? That's cold breath. Oh, I love that. That they've got a little animation for their breath coming on all misty cold in the winter. Very nice. Okay, you guys go over here. Pew Pew. Slick. No. Nelly, you just come back there. I need to get traps going. And Dr. Spleen, where are you? We'd like you to stay inside. We do not want to risk you. Uh-oh. He's just gonna go attack our base, isn't he? What are you doing? You're attacking our coffin? What? You're a weirdo. Who goes and attacks the empty sarcophagus? Is that something built in the code? Can I use that as a make them go where I want kind of thing? Okay, I guess you guys are gonna leave cover and shoot that guy. Nope, Nelly, come back here. You stay there. I don't have any cover. Go behind the tree. Can you guys now go back to our cover? Will he follow? Maybe. What are you doing, Mr. Anarchist? You are not moving. Now you're moving. Okay. We'll see if that works. You go there. You go there. Oh, fertility overlay. Yep, I forgot about that. Thanks. That would be why everything looks kind of green tinted. Oh, and we are in an ad, so I'm gonna pause right there. And we'll wait till we're back from that to see how we do. But thank you, Battlematic, for reminding me of that. Ugh. Everybody, assuming you have an ad, should go get something to drink. Not that you're hearing me if you have an ad. Okay, so we've got enough limestone. We'll have most of that done. Their build orders always confuse me a little bit. Like, I would get it if it was just the ones I lay down first in that order. or if they had some kind of priority, but it definitely seems kind of random on the, we're gonna go build a wall there. No, we're gonna do it over here. Which I could deconstruct these and put that in a better area for the beginning. Yeah, use those blocks for better purpose. I do have emergency go juice, that is true. Which, here's a question. Okay, so I would just click on them and be like, inject go juice. Welcome back from the ads if you had an ad. Pew pew. Oh, that's my teetotaler. That's why they don't have go juice. Ooh, headshot, which didn't kill them. Another headshot, which didn't kill them. There we go. So, you guys undraft. What did they drop? Auto pistol. Are they dead? They are dead. Any good gear? You do have black patents. Can I get rid of the tainted part? I want the black pants, but they're tainted. Okay, fine. We're just gonna dump you. What are you doing? Change you back down to herbal. Do not treat yourself. We'll let the doctor do that. Insulting spree. Is on an insulting spree. What? Yeah, well, you're in serious pain. Go to bed and let us treat you. You weren't a doctor, right? No. Oh, you have a bully backstory? Oh. I don't like that. Tormented other children for fun. Does that mean you're likely to just continue being a bully? I really want the extra pair of hands, but we might have to get rid of her. All the Muffalo are girls. I forgot about that. Well, okay. You would go to bed. No! You're beating up Sir Solek? I'm sorry, we're gonna have to get rid of you. Yeah. I wanted you, but no. Banish or execute them. Banish. Wait, do we have anything we need to strip off you first? Cloth, plain cloth, cloth parka. Yeah, you're carrying some of our stuff. How do I strip you of your gear? Yeah, I know. Well, let's see. Execute. We're gonna execute you. Who's our warden? No, we don't want Dr. Splain. You be our warden. Yeah, no. Can you both come do it? If I draft them, can I tell them to come attack her? Possibly. Okay. Now I think you are unconscious. So, undraft. Strip you. Give us our stuff back. Where are you? Cloth parka. I want the parka too. Where are you? No, get rid of the parka. No. Okay, fine. Can't banish her since she can't walk. What? jerks, and I can't kill her anymore? No! Okay, we'll go treat her, and when she can walk again, we're gonna banish her. Strip. Prioritize. Okay. I guess you're already stripping her. Tending to Nelly. See how this goes. Tending to Dr. Sir Solek. Yeah, that's actually the more important one. Why did you tend to her first? Just bruises. Okay. I guess she did have gunshot wounds. Cleaning dirt. Gear. Okay, all the gear is off. Can we now banish you? Nope. Still can't walk. Okay. See when it says she can walk again, then we're gonna banish this person. I wanted a 4th pawn so badly. Very upset. Unhappy with nudity. You're gonna have to just be unhappy with nudity. We're not wasting stuff on you. I think if you're allowed to banish them with the understanding that they're likely to die, you should be allowed to banish them, like, just toss them out. Even when they can't walk. No, now they're gonna be upset. Oh wait, actually, 2 of you are gonna be very happy. Okay, never mind. Yeah, if they had, I could have dealt with the depressive, but it's the being a bully too. Wait, now McPew Pew's on our... Well, why are you tired? Go to bed. You shouldn't be... It's because you're a teetotaler. That'd make anybody depressed. I thought she was your rival. Was it Dr. Yeah. Oh, she already died. Oops. Okay. Well, as long as you don't go beat her up. Now we're just yelling insults at each other. Well, this is gonna be how our little colony dies, is we descend into mean anarchy and kill each other. Yep, downward spiral might be a go. Okay. Well, we're trying to make nicer things for... Now we're on a sad wonder here. Well, that at least isn't gonna hurt or upset anybody else. How's our meal situation going on? We are out of meals. Are we out of things to make meals? I think we might be. Cargo pods. What is this? Dye. Okay. I guess we can allow that. Not really planning on using it at the moment, but sure. And we appear to be out of food to make meals out of. We've got 1 yak steak. What happened to all our meals? This is not gonna end well. Wildlife. What is over here? Turkey dead. Why is the turkey dead? Wildlife. We're gonna have to go hunting. Buck. Let's see. I'll leave 2 of you alive. Go hunt three of the deer, please. Zone. Through that. No! Uh-oh. I think we're in a downward death spiral. We'll see how this goes. Yep. She is most upset with life. It doesn't help that she's still upset from losing her daughter, I think. Yep, that's still around. Oh, joy. Wait, that was a male turkey. Do we have another male turkey? Nope. Can I tell you to go do something fun? Doesn't look like it. Uh-oh, mad squirrel! Not good. Draft. Fire. Wait, no, mad squirrel's already dead. I'm not sure how the mad squirrel died, but we'll take it. Yeah, we know we can't rescue you anymore. Oh, there's a timber wolf in the animal pen. Where are you, McQQ? You're making some meals. We're gonna let you do that for a little bit. Because we are starving. But then we need to go shoot this wolf. I don't know why you felt the need to cut through the barn, Dr. Spleen. If I could sing, I would be singing that, because now it's playing in my mind. Thank you, Ricky. I wish I could sing. Okay, where's this wolf? Wait, where'd the wolf go? The wolf was in there? What? No, I don't. Timberwolf. You got out. Apparently our fence means nothing to timberwolves. Which is fair. They should be able to jump up quite a bit. But okay. Bad squirrel. Oh. Gonna have to go listen to that song again. Can we recover from this downward death spiral? How are you doing, Dr. Spleen? You're the one that didn't get any happy thoughts from banishing the person. I do like the pentatonics version, or the... what's the guy's name? He was on one of the, I want to say American Idol. I don't remember his name. I'll have to look that one up. That's not ringing any bells. But I don't listen to music all that often, unless I'm on a YouTube spiral. Okay. No major break risks at the moment. Nice. We're making some meals. We've got some meat. So we're not gonna starve. Though we have no meals saved up for winter, which could be really bad. Does the dye rot? No, dye does not appear to rot. So I don't need to save the dye in here. I'm going to put dye in there. Now, what is... Oh, I probably need to update this again, don't I? Because we got rid of Nelly. Yeah, I don't have anybody doing construction anymore. Oh, okay. We can do that T now. The psychic whatever. Construction. Okay, if you're construction, this is where I unfortunately have cut or harvest plants. Extract trees. Grow. You are harvesting crops. Okay, so you're gonna be plant cut. That can be a 3. Crafting. What do we have you doing? Nobody is handling at the moment. I did not want you to be a warden anymore. Doctoring. Yeah, I think that's all okay. No! Okay, you're way over there. Wait till you get a little closer. Nope. I think you just died. Maybe? Where'd the mad... where did you go? You're an injured one. Huh. Don't know. Oh, we need a research project. Okay. What do we want? We really need to get the ability to make armor. So you need machining and you need plate armor. Which is locked behind smithing. Breach axe, fueled smithy would be nice. Okay, we're gonna work on smithing. Honest need rescue. No, that's where the mad... Uh-oh. Come here. I think that might have doomed us. That might have doomed us. I knew I should have set them out to go fight that thing right away. Are you the mad one? Yep, you are. Okay, undraft. And grab that later. You have any medical knowledge? You have no medical knowledge. You just have a bruise, though. You go rescue. Allow that. Allow that. You are actually... self-tend is disabled. I'm going to allow self-tend on you. And you go treat yourself. Please don't die, McPew-Pew. Bruise, bruise, bruise. Cracked humerus. Okay, none of that. Painful, but doesn't actually look life-threatening. And I am going to allow... Yeah, no, I'm already allowing the nicer... Not the RimWorld medicine, but the nicer medicine on you. And we're back to having major breakdown risk. Can you wait until after you have treated McPew-Pew? And I realize she's the one that insulted you. Okay, looks like you are. No, you just went to eat. No! Prioritize tending to. Which I know is... We interrupted your sleep, so this is just going to make you more likely to have a bad episode. Okay, well, they're no longer incapable of walking. That's good. You're almost back to full. Crossing fingers. We've got some deer to butcher, so we'll have plenty of meat here shortly. We need to retrieve that one little meal in the rifle over there. Actually, we need to retrieve the rifle pretty quickly. For Solek, I think you could get up and move around now. Except actually it's morning, so this is when you would normally sleep. I should have forced him to stay awake during the night and gone and retrieved that rifle. Yep, that's what I should have done. Okay, well at least you're working inside. Maybe that will keep you from being so annoyed. No. Everybody's awake now. Nope, Pew Pew went back to bed. Your right leg is still very badly bruised. I guess you got slammed by a deer hoof. We have grabbed the stuff from down there, so go Dr. Spleen. Uh-oh. You're not supposed to be wood. What? Structure. Limestone wall. Yeah, I would really like a way to have mark, hey, this is the priority construction. This is the next priority construction. So I could designate it like rooms at a time. That would be helpful. Somebody else needs to be on cooking. Dr. Solek, where are you? Or Sir Solek? Playing horseshoes. So is McPew Pew. Cleaning animal filth. You go cook first. Cooking. Prioritize cooking. Pretty please. Come on, Sir Solek. We need some meals. I guess we made a meal. No, why are you wood? I told you to make it out of limestone, didn't I? Limestone, limestone. Slowly but surely. I'd really like you guys to focus on the bedrooms first. Well, actually do the little cooking area first, and then the bedroom. Oh. We're gonna get hit by some raid or something that's just gonna come kill us. But that's as it should be. For our first attempt at this, that would be the way to go. And I'd much rather have that than us get killed off by disease or something. Slowly but surely. I am going to expand the rice zone a little bit. Not that we're growing any right now, but when we come back. Wait, do we have another grow zone over there? Wait, you ate kibble? What the? No. A sign. Food policies. Don't eat kibble. Kibble is not for humans. I should not have to tell you. Is that because we're out of food? That's slightly fair, I guess. McPew, I'm sorry, but we need you to, get up and do stuff. Because our people are trying to eat kibble. Okay. No, don't make kibble. Cook. Cooking should come before making kibble. We're, in fact, going to get rid of the make kibble work order for right now. What are you? You are... yeah, you're the kibble. Okay, now we're making some meals. Slowly but surely. Alpaca has given birth. I thought we didn't have a male alpaca. Apparently, I guess we do. Should set up auto slaughter stuff eventually for that, but we're nowhere near it. I do not have a feel in this game yet for like what kind of auto slaughter conditions we would want. And don't call me Shirley. That's an old one. At least what I'm thinking of is old. Aw, our little animals lying in there, and our boom rats that I guess we can harvest him something from at some point. Fuel. Our dog is eating. Let's assign another zone. Let's see, wait. Kibble. Do I need to give the dog a animal sleeping spot, sleeping box? I don't see anything for like giving them a eating spot. Is kibble does not, doesn't look like it goes bad, so no kibble in there. Let's do zone. We're gonna do a little zone right there that we are only going to allow kibble in. Yes, let's see how that works. We'll see if the dog eats. Oh, the dog, I think, just ate a bunch. Yes, the colony has grown, Grubby. Oh, and we're gonna have a quick ad break. Poor timing right there. It hates you. We'll see if it actually gives you an ad break. I don't know. From my point of view, my side screen isn't an ad, but seems very hit or miss lately. Okay. Well, we've got a decent amount of silver saved up. I just need another person. One who is not a depressive jerk. Slowly converting, making a bigger fortress and making it out of limestone. so it doesn't just burn down on us. Slowly but surely. Okay, it's like 20 seconds or so left on the ad break. Assuming it went the entire time length. Our little tiny cooking and processing area that we somehow built right on top of a steam geyser. That was great planning on my part. There we go. And welcome back from the ad break if you had one. I'm just noticing my little bitty kitchen I'm making here is alright on top of a steam geyser. Oh, it did take that away. I'll fix that. I don't care if people type in all chat or in all caps. Let's see. Steamed dumplings. Yeah, that's exactly what we'll make in our little steam kitchen over there. Which I was thinking only that size because that's really all the room you need, but they're going to be annoyed about having a room that small, aren't they, for the kitchen? I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes. But yeah, colony is going fairly well, Grubby. We had an interesting time earlier where both our doctor and McPew Pew had the flu at the same time. That was a lot of fun. Sir Solek was desperately running around trying to keep everybody fed. And then I accepted a person that because I wanted a fourth pair of hands and I thought I would be okay with them being depressive. But they also turned out to be a bully. And they were insulting people, and then they beat up Sir Solek, so we had to banish them. It was a sad day. Sad day. Yeah. I tried to. Where I was still learning the controls on like execute and banish, so I drafted 2 people and sent them over to attack while she was beating up Sir Solek. But they didn't kill her. So, and then it was not giving me the execute option anymore. It was just giving me the banish option. So we had to heal her for a little bit so she could walk again before it would even do that. Which was slightly annoying. So we'll see. I kind of expected us to die by now and be like restarting with better knowledge, but so far this one just keeps kicking. But we'll see. Dr. Spleen might eventually get... Oh, she's no longer sad about her daughter dying. Okay. Well, that'll help with our mood situation. Poor daughter over here in the sarcophagus. Wait, what the heck was that? Oh, spaceship. Okay. Where is the spaceship? Oh, right there. That would have hit our new little building if it was already built. No, we're starving again. Why can we not stay on top of meals? We seem to be going through meals awfully fast. Okay, we're gonna have to go hunting again. What do we have down here? Does. Oh, you need it. Oh, I forgot you got injured and you dropped your rifle. We need to give you your rifle back. It's over here. Can you go pick that up? Okay, go hunt. Now you're gonna clean animal filth first. Oh, I needed to stockpile a lot more meals. Don't shoot the... I'm glad I can't accidentally shoot the What are those called? The boomalopes? Solar flare? Yeah, that's fine. Let's see, do we have any other... Shoot all those. Oh, it's gonna hide over here. Nope, now it's running away. Hopefully that grizzly doesn't attack. We could get through this winter, I think we'll be okay, but that might be our biggest issue right now, actually. Where are all of our growing places? Expand this. Yeah, so when we're in the spring, we need more rice. This is our corn one. Wait, no, we've got two here. Corn, what are you? You are strawberry. What are you? You're somehow potato. I think you used to be our smoke leaf and then I accidentally changed you, but I'm okay with it being potato. This is our old corn. Ooh, that one is ready to harvest. What about you? Corn plant, harvest that. Cotton. That looks all ready to harvest. Why are we not harvesting? Even in a zone, so it's not like I need to manually trigger that one. Don't know. We could use some more heal root. I guess I'm no longer growing. No, I am. There's a little one. Okay, visitors. A group from Taciton is visiting the colony. They seem to have a few items to trade. Nice. Okay. Let's try and wait till Dr. Spleen is awake, and then we'll go see what they have to trade with Jub out there. They are a very well-armed little group. Wait, one of them just died? Outlanders from Station are taking a wounded guest. What? That's a new one for me. Allow medical. What are you doing with this wounded guest? You just going off the map? Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Where'd the other one? Where'd Jub go? For Solek, do we not have... Did Jub go off the map too? I don't see another person-sized thing. Huh. That was weird. Well, maybe I didn't want them around. Maybe that one of them had the plague. Deconstructing over there. Oh, and we needed to set up a planting zone for the tea. Because now we're going to grow psychoid plants and make psychoid tea that we have assigned to be once every other day per Sebastian's recommendation earlier. We'll see. What are you doing? I don't have any heaters. You guys are probably all freezing. Cargo pods! Who are those? Carnivore fine meal. Nice. We'll take that. We don't mind eating meat. Oh, we have a male turkey on the map. Okay. Go tame. Yeah. Because then we might get some eggs. And eventually turn them into meat as well. We've got 9 meals right now, and we got the 18 fine carnivore ones. So that should keep us for a while. Do they eat... How many meals a day do they eat? Do they eat 2 meals a day? Because I always seem to need a lot more meals in this game than I'm used to. Okay, what do we have? We tamed the other female turkey. Working on the male one. Mad boom rat. No, wait, is that our mad boom? No, it's not. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. Can you shoot over the fence? Shoot it! Shoot it! Don't let it get close. What are you doing? No! Run! Dr. Solek? This is gonna blow up in her face? I think this is gonna blow up in her face. Keep running. Run that way. There we go. You guys undraft. Yeah. Oh, it's still alive. Uh-oh. Is it gonna blow up if I hunt it? Either by deliberate genetic weaponization or an unusual defense mechanism. These rodent-like creatures create a powerful fire-starting explosion when killed. Fire start. Can we tame you? It requires level 8, which we cannot do. So we're gonna shoot you. We're gonna see how this goes. Seriously? Is it so hard to shoot it from there? What? Draft. Shoot. One of you hit the stupid thing. There we go. Undraft. Sir Solik, deal with the fire. Make pew pew. Sure. Deal with the fire as well. Ugh. Dr. Speen, please come prioritize tending. Almost ended in disaster there. A group of travelers are passing by. Now, as far as I can tell, I cannot actually interact with these guys. Like, I can't do the right-click trade with them. So it's just, hey, how you doing? Maybe I have to build something later? Where are you going, Sir Solek? Oh, you're continuing our deconstruction project. Which... I forgot about that. So nobody's particularly working on the crafting right now. I'm going to actually get rid of the deconstruction order. We'll come back to that. But I'd really like you to get to making some stone blocks. What else do we have going on? Cleaning trash, yeah. Okay, back to researching. We're working on smithing. But she's getting through the research projects fairly quickly. Oh, I think her intellect just went up to 14. Yeah, nice. Which... How high do they go? What's the max skill level? Is there a max skill level? They're like 20, or is there no max? 50? 100? 20? Okay. You're almost 3/4 of the way there. Slowly but surely. Dr. Solek, what are you working on now? Cleaning dirt? Sir Solek, not doctor. Cleaning dirt, you're butchering animals, preparing a wooden barricade. Like a lot of cleaning to do, apparently. Nope, now we're back to tailoring. Which, that's fair. I would like you to do that first. Making patch leather. Cleaning some more blood. Ooh, harvesting corn plants. Okay, that'll help with the food situation. Excellent. Oh, and we're into spring. So we're gonna have to be planting as well. Are we in? Yeah, we're in spring. Should be planting, right? Yeah. At some point they'll plant. And we're slowly working on, as we get those blocks, doing a little more construction. Slowly but surely. Pew Pew still working on meals, that's good. If I want RimWorld tips, you know a guy? Who's your guy? Let's see. Oh, and question for you, because I was asking everybody earlier. What are your favorite DLCs and least favorite? Because currently my idea is that I will play through a scenario or two of RimWorld on vanilla, and then I'll host a vote on my Discord. Everybody can vote on their favorite DLC, which for our earlier stuff seemed to be the bio one, or forgot what the other one was. And then I play through that and so on and so forth. Let's see, quest has expired. Pack of man-hunting squirrels. Uh-oh. Where are these man-hunting squirrels? Squirrels. One's over there. And they're both over there. Okay. Now, we could stay inside, but that's a good way to not get anything done. 7 p.m. Everybody is about to go to bed. Except for Sir Solek. So you prioritize stone cutting. And you go inside. Where are the squirrels? I'm thinking those are them. Okay, is everybody... No, my Pew Pew, what are you doing? Come inside. Come inside. Okay, fine. You draft right there. Sir Solek, draft right there. And then shoot. Is our dog attacking him? Doesn't look like it. No, we specifically did not want to train our dog for attacking earlier. I remember that. I think we did train him for hauling now. That one's still alive. Sir Solek, draft you again. Kill the stupid squirrel. Are you shooting inside of the building? Yeah, there you go. On draft. Favorite is biotech or anomaly. Least favorite is probably ideology. Okay. So it definitely seems like the consensus is biotech is the best. Anomaly, people were like, loved for a playthrough or two, but then they didn't think it meshed that well with the base game. They're like, they flip it on and off. Ideology, I don't know if many people mentioned that one. I'll have to take a look. But it definitely sounds like biotech might be our first one. And at some point, I'll want to study some strategy. Right now, I'm mostly just learning the basics. Okay, planting going on. You are injured once again. It just bites and scratches. I need to be able to make armor. Worshipping one entity in anomaly. Ooh. Because yeah, I forget who, somebody described it as like adding in eldritch horror to the game. So we could worship Cthulhu. Goat Revenant. Yeah, that seems pretty eldritch horror-y. Okay, making some more blocks. Oh, and I need to structure limestone wall. Put that back in place. I admit the limestone walls are gonna look cool. Transport pod crash. A hunter named Caldwell is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she will be badly wounded. It's from your enemies. Okay, if we nurse her back to health, will that make them more friendly to us? Did you survive? Down, cannot, okay. Capture you. Which we're also going to allow for medical, maybe. Huh. Might watch him in a little bit. Okay, and then you... Prison break, resistance. What are you doing? Tending to Caldwell. What are your injuries like? Gunshot, asthma, stab. Ooh. I like how you have a gunshot and a stab after you just had a crash. Like, what happened to cause this crash? We'll see if this person survives. Possibly. Research finished smithing. Nice. Okay. Next research should be plate armor, I believe. We needed machining and we needed plate armor to be able to work on flak armor. Yeah, okay. Unlocks. We did unlock the field smithy. But I don't think I'm going to wind up making that until I have more room. We've got plenty of steel right there. What else are we doing? Harvesting corn. Why are you harvesting? Oh, because those aren't in a field. Yeah, that's fair. Actually take you off that. Caldwell. Quality poor. Let's see. How are they doing? I wish I could see like a little bar as are they getting better faster than they're getting worse. Like I can when they've got the flu, I can track their immunity growing versus their illness growing. Door opening speeds. Stone doors open very slowly. Oh, that's right. Somebody mentioned that. No longer incapable of walking. So... I think wooden doors probably are actually better. And that'll kind of look cool against the offset there in color. And that gives us a few more limestone blocks to make. Oh, we've got some fires going, but it's a rainy thunderstorm, so I think we're okay. Let's check our home zone. That is one thing that, like, Stranded Alien Dawn has that I'm not seeing in this game that I really like in there is lightning rods. Though they don't have where, I mean, they have where lightning can, like, strike things and destroy them, but it does not start wildfires in that game, which I do like in this game, that is the thing. Though, I think we'd have to be in a drier area to really have much risk of a wildfire. I don't know. I've never lived in an area that had a risk of wildfires. So not an area of expertise for me whatsoever. I think you're getting better. Is the little red name, red bar growing? Maybe? Potentially. Okay, McPew, what are you doing? You are harvesting heal root. Is that not in our... What's your plant cutting? No, we're going to have you... No, we're missing limestone blocks. You go work on cutting that. Dr. Solik can harvest when... Or not Dr. Solik. Sir Solik can harvest that when he is awake again. Cleaning amniotic fluid. Oh, we had a birth. Okay, fair enough. Go harvest the heal root, though, please. We're using a fair amount of it right now. There we go. Okay, grab all that heal root, please. And then can you prioritize this area? Let's make at least one of these an actual room. Wait, what? Did we just move material around? That was weird. Okay. Well, this will have most of our new freezer done. Oh, we're having an ad break. I missed that. Sorry. Slavers. I'd kind of like to just kill you, but I feel like that would anger... Oh, it's a whole colony. I don't have the manpower to kill you guys. Let's see. Who are you guys, anyway? You're from the yellow people. Okay. Were there any traders with you? Yes. Let's go take a look at this. You are selling people. That is gross. I guess if I buy them, I could free them. Can I learn things about you guys? Bio. Oh, I can get a whole little description. Are you all gonna be for my enemies? You're not. You're a slave of your own people? What? Psychically sensitive body purist. Slothful, that's not a good one. Crafting is nice though. Well, I would free you guys. Great memory, that's a nice one. Welcome back from the ad break if you were in there. So we have some slavers visiting us, which I'd like to kill them all, but it's a huge group, so that would not end well. They would just kill us. So I'm looking if there's any of these we could buy and free, and then we have our fourth person. We're not buying a pyromaniac. Let's see. Chemical interest, slow learner, careful shooter. Crafting, medical. That's not a nice one. We can get by the chemical interest. I don't like the slow learning, but it's okay. So maybe on Ryan, no on Marjot. Or you. Slothful, no on you. You are okay. I like that you're shooting and you're social. But you belong to people that hate us. Could go ahead and trade some herbal medicine. We can just grow a lot more. That's going to take most of our money, but we need another person. So, now, how do I make sure you are a free person? Ryan. I think you're just automatically a free person? That would be good. Wait, why are you a rival with McPew-Pew? What? You literally just met them. Ratty apparel, naked. Okay. We're gonna have to work on their stuff, but let's do this all real quick. Right there. Work. Work. And then you can sleep. Do anything on those. Okay. Firefighting, patient. Ooh, you are actually a decent doctor. So we're going to take doctoring off you. We are going to give you doctoring. Bed rest. We'll give you a 1 on that, actually. Basic. Hauling and cleaning. Warden, no. Cooking, no. Hunting, no. Construction. No. Not really worried about mining. Smithing, tailoring. Let's see. Tailoring will make a 1. Smithing will do a 2. Crafting is a 2. And then it would come back around and go to research. So that's fine. Yeah, now we need a bedroom for you. Which is where I would really like the ability to set up priorities on different construction areas. I guess for the moment, you are going to be Orion. And you can go grab more clothing. Yeah, that's what you're doing. If I set up... Can I do a dumping zone? Let's see, we're just going to experiment with this. Clear all. Okay, I can. Awful in... Yeah, okay, get rid of that. What kind of clothing is this now? 4, 4. But is it 4 because of its hit points? No. Just quality. I only want them to dump stuff that's in, let's see, like this, where it's, say, 40% or less, or 30% or less. So if we do, what was this zone up here that we made? No, that's for all animal corpses. Oh, or if they're rotten. Yeah, okay. Let me do zone dumping stockpile. I don't think they're gonna get bad thoughts from seeing dumped clothing, are they? I don't think so. Allow rotten or fresh. As long... Okay, there's the hit point thing. If it has 0 to 30 hit points and it is clothing. Let's see, items, apparel. None of that. Apparel. Don't do the weapons because we could toss those. Or we could smelt or sell them. Yeah, just dump torn up clothing. We'll see how that works. I'm not sure that's going to work the way I intended it to or not. Crossing fingers. Okay. Let's see, and I think... Let me check real quick. On if... Checking if my friend Hades is live. They are going live. Okay. They haven't actually kicked off their stream yet. We will go raid them shortly. Oh yeah, we were nursing Caldwell back to health. I did do the party, so we're not gonna miss another party. Prisoner. Maintain only. So as soon as they're back up to health, I'm gonna release them, and we'll see if that makes the guys that hate us any friendlier. They are, who are you a member of? The Revolver Donkeys? Oh, this faction is permanently hostile. Will never improve for any reason. Okay, never mind. Exhaustion. Why are you exhausted? Go sleep. Is our schedule messed up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You should be getting like 7 hours of sleep. Which I realize is not a full 8 hours, but... Oh, and you're researching. Interesting. Okay. Well, you can go to bed early. Can you not go to bed early? Let's see. Huh. Major break risk. Like pew pew. Yeah, because they're tired. What else is wrong with them? Recreation starved. Oh, recreation starved. Apparently we need more recreation. Can we make a billiards table? Yes. So I want to do this table over there. And I want to do a billiards table. That is a big table. Must be placed with standable space on all sides. Okay. Cancel that. Recreation. Ooh, that's gonna need a giant room. Okay. Let's see if we destroy that. And so we'll just have the bedrooms going straight into there. Structure, limestone wall. And then we could do recreation, billiards. Wait, why can you go all the way up against that wall? Crumble. Okay, fair enough. And then cancel that wall. Ooh, we finally have a roof over that. Which still makes this an awful kitchen because I don't have enough room. Structure-wise, how big is this? 1, 2, 3. Plus 7. We could do something like that. I really wanted to do a hallway here, but I think we're gonna have to go down to like right there. Nope, not what I wanted. Cancel. Cancel. Structure. Limestone wall. And then we do a wooden door there. We'll go ahead and deconstruct there. Yeah, I can work with that. We'll tear that wall out in the future. Okay. Let that run for a little bit. Let's see. Go back. Hang on. Gotta get my windows up and running here. Hey, position. Oh, okay. They are fully healed. Now, we've realized that the group they belong to, releasing them won't do anything. They are permanently hostile. Both of those are permanently hostile, and they belong to the revolver donkeys. So, our nursing this person back to health did absolutely nothing. What's their bio like? Can we slowly recruit them? Let's work on their resistance, I guess. I have no idea. We haven't done that before, so I have no idea how it's going to work. But we'll see as we go. How that's going to work. No! Rescuing Nellie. Isn't this the person that we... Yeah, no. That is the... I thought she was dead. That is the jerk, the depressive bully who we let join and then beat up Sir Solek, and we banished, and it said she died, I thought. We got 2 people that had good moods from her dying. But it was definitely a girl named Nellie that was an animal tamer with animal taming skills of level 9. We don't want to hear from you again. We almost killed you. We meant to kill you, but you survived your gunshots. So we did not. And here I'm wondering about weapons. You can equip an autopilot, Ryan. Okay. And then... Sorry... I walked around. What? It's pretty basic. Your warden pawn will talk to them daily and coerce them to join either as a slave or a colonist. Nice. That makes sense. Okay. So we're going to... I'm sorry we're doing this right after you join back in position, but this was the time I was going to call the stream, and we're actually going to go on a raid.